So, you want to be a writer, do you? A published writer, an author. Well, welcome to the club, you and millions of other unknown writers. This is a story about myths and realities, about fiction versus the facts. Let's start with some facts. More than 2.2 million new books are published every year. In 2018, more than 1 million self-published books were let loose on an unsuspecting public. In spite of this seemingly overwhelming competition, millions of people all over the world still want to be writers. Or do they really? Perhaps they just want to have written a book, which is not the same at all. Writing a book worth publishing takes more than a desire to see your name on a book cover. More than being a member of an online writers group where everyone tells you you're awesome. Because I have news for you. You probably aren't nearly as great a writer as you think you are. But if you're willing to face some of the tough realities about writing and the publishing business, then maybe, just maybe, you really are a writer. And maybe you'll even be a successful one. But what you really need is a guide to what's real and what's a myth. We have that guide you need. Part memoir, part mentor. Permission to write, how to write a book and other myths from the real world of writing and publishing is a cautionary tale for all you new and nearly new writers toiling away, believing the hype about how easy it is to write and publish a book. Believing that there is some kind of magic formula. Believing that fame and fortune are just around the corner. They are not. The awful truth is that the digital age has made it much easier to have a book published, and yet much more difficult in so many ways. Author and writing teacher Patricia J. Parsons has been there. She has been writing professionally since the publication of her first non-fiction book in 1988. Since then, she's published widely. She's written magazine features, non-fiction trade books, business books, and even 2 textbooks on corporate communications. She's been published by Doubleday Canada, Wall and Emerson Inc., Dreamcatcher Publishing, and the University of Toronto Press, all in Canada, Health Administration Press and Routledge in the US, and Kogan Page in the UK. In recent years, she has also made a number of forays into the world of self-publishing, writing and publishing 5 novels. She has also been an accomplished writing teacher for over 30 years. Permission to Write is for anyone who ever thought that he or she could write a book, or should write a book, and publish it. But before you do, don't you owe yourself a dose of reality? Wouldn't you really like to know the truth about those writing and publishing myths? Because if you really want to do it, you need to know more about what you're really getting into. You need some tough love to face the rocky road ahead. You need permission to write, but only you can give yourself that permission. Start here, then subscribe to Moonlight Press on YouTube for the companion video series. You'll be a better writer for it.